Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA. Ocala.
All right, 20 minutes after 9 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. One of the joys of doing this job is getting to see firsthand some really great authors. And once in a while, you meet somebody who you've never heard about before, and the debut work is outstanding. And that is exactly what we're going to do right now. The book is called Allegedly, and my gosh, this is it's a thriller, but I say it's also a thinker. Tiffany D. Jackson is the author. She's on the phone, and she is, according to her bio, a TV professional by day, a novelist by night, and an awkward black girl 24/7. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And she's super pretty, and I would say, in addition to the word awkward, another AW word, awesome, an awesome author. Awesome author. That's almost a tongue twister. Allegedly, Tiffany Jackson. Good morning, Tiffany. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Are you in Brooklyn right now?
I'm actually in Atlanta right now. We just had the ALA conference down here, and I was speaking on a panel. But I'm heading back to Brooklyn tonight to celebrate the release of my book tomorrow.
How exciting is that, huh?
Yeah. It's nuts. It's been a long road.
Is the story... I'll let you tell the story, but is there anything from real life that this stems from? Hopefully this wasn't an experience you went through at all, or somebody you know.
Oh, no. This actually was loosely inspired by a real case that happened in Maine of a 9-year-old girl who was convicted of murdering a baby. And the case was unfounded at the time because, of course, she was one of the youngest people to ever be charged with murder in the country, honestly. This happened around 2012. So I happened to read the article, and I kept thinking, well, what if she didn't do it? And, what would that look like? And what would her life look like, a little later on. Wow. And that's where the story pretty much came from.
The part you left out is there's a racial issue here, too. She's black and the baby was white, right?
Right.
Yeah. And so she ends up in, you call it like a baby jail? Like, what was that, like a juvenile detention center?
In this story, yes, she calls it baby jail, which is sort of yes, it's a juvenile prison, and it's also within an actual prison itself, a women's prison. And once she is out of prison after 6 years, she's then transferred into a group home, or some people are calling it more like a halfway house. And she's basically surviving life now. It's her new reality, and she's pregnant. And the only way to keep her baby is to convince everyone that she didn't commit the first murder. But the only way to do that is through her mother, who she has a very troubling relationship with.
Oh my gosh! So the heart-wrenching aspect of it is clearly understood. But I guess what I don't understand is, did you weave a story that is historically is kind of a weird word in this case, but I mean, does it parallel the actual story, or
No, it does not parallel the actual story.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, I am not 100% sure where the original girl from the case is right now, but she should be about 17, maybe going on 18. And, there's a lot of problems with these type of cases. At the time, no one really knew what to do. Do we put her into a mental health facility, or do we put her in jail? Do we put her in jail for life? What do we do with someone so young?
You've come up with a new phrase that I was not familiar with. It's called a grip lit.
Yes. It's I guess it's in the genre of thrillers, but it does tend to have sort of an extra punch sort of leaves the story with you, and it kind of talks a bit more about like the realities of the world we live in now. And it's sort of, in a way, there are horrifying aspects that happen in the story, and that's what really kind of stays with you.
Since you are in the television industry, when you've written this novel, did you write it in such a way that it will be easily adaptable?
I think so. I mean, it's kind of funny. I was just having this conversation the other day. Like, I've worked in television for the last over a decade, and in different capacities. And when I think about sitting down and sort of like trying to like cut this book up into a script myself, I can't do it, but everyone else around me can see how it's done. And I guess I say the same thing about other people's books. I can always cut their books into series or into movies, but for myself, I don't know, it's hard for me to cut my own baby.
Yeah, I can see that too. Oh my gosh. And that's kind of refreshing actually to hear you say that, because so many authors are either absolutely like anxious for their book to become a movie, or absolutely don't want anything to do with a movie. They've had a bad experience or something. Your book, by the way, #1 bestseller. I just went to Amazon and see that listed right there.
Oh wow! Yay! I didn't know that.
Did you not know?
No.
No way. Oh wow! Yeah, #1 bestseller in teen and young adult alternative family fiction, in that category.
Oh wow! Oh, that's so cool! Yay!
I can't believe I'm breaking the news to you.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Okay, yeah, I found it on here. Yeah. Oh my gosh, and you're in some good company too with some of the others on this list. So do you work? What is your work in TV? What do you do?
I'm actually a line producer. Currently, I'm freelancing, so which is great because I have an opportunity to work on different projects, but then lead the projects and go and write and work on my stories or books. Or right now, I'm in the middle of a commercial, or prepping for a commercial that we're shooting next week.
Oh, okay.
It's still not like 9 to 5 in the office every day. But I have worked. I worked 4 years at National Geographic. I've worked about 3 years at BET. A few TV.
In front of the camera? In front?
No, not in front of the camera.
See, all this stuff with the Women's March and everything. I'm so sensitive. I'm not really sensitive, but I mean, I'm so. What am I trying to say? I'm so cautious about telling ladies they're pretty. I'm feeling like that's not a good thing. Men shouldn't say that, but you're real pretty. So I could see you as in front of the camera kind of a person.
Oh, well, thank you. I take compliments.
Oh, well, then you are awesome. I mean, I'm looking at your picture in the back of the book, but more important than that, I guess, at least for this conversation, is the fact that this is a really outstanding book. So, is this something you've been working on for a very long time?
Yes and no, actually. I originally wrote the first draft of this book in a week during Hurricane Sandy, because my office was down and I really had nothing to do, so I basically banged out a book. But that was in 2012. And so since then I've been revising, and I got an agent, and then we got the deal, and so it's just been sort of it's been a long road. It's been a nice long road to this point. And yeah, publishing is a long road in general.
HarperCollins, can't complain about that, right?
No,
HarperCollins, wow.
And then since you actually did the book in that short amount of time, you did mention rewrites and things, because you really had to go out to research some of the items that you have in the book that the characters are, engulfed with.
Yes, because this is based so much on reality in the juvenile justice system, I really wanted to add that piece of reality to the book. So I went out and I interviewed lawyers, doctors, social workers, correctional officers, just to kind of get their takeaway of, how a character like my main character, Mary, how would she sort of move through the system. But then afterwards, I actually talked to particularly five girls who had lived through the system, either in the juvenile justice system or in the group home foster care system. And they really, their stories really shaped a lot of this book. Their voice was sort of all compacted into one voice, and that became my main character, Mary.
Tiffany, thank you for being on the air with us. I got lost with the conversation, wasn't paying attention to the time, so we have to kind of be quick now. But the book is called Allegedly. Tiffany, do you have a website you can send us to?
Yeah, it's WriteInBK. That's WriteInBK.com. And yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Well, and thank you. And for the listeners, I do have a copy of the book. Call me if you want the one that was sent to me, and the rest of us have to go buy it. Keep it number 1 on that best-selling list. And good luck and congratulations, Tiffany.
Thank you so much.
All right, we will be right back. This is WOCA.
Leprechaun Soft Wash is the roof washing method that is safe and effective on shingles, tile, metal and shake roofs, vinyl, wood, aluminum, hardy board and stucco siding, driveways, pavers, and the list goes on. Leprechaun Soft Wash is fully insured and uses biodegradable cleaning products. Plus, Leprechaun Soft Wash offers a spot-free warranty on roof cleanings. Call 751-2325.
No more blimey roof stains with Leprechaun Soft Wash. 751-2325.
Beautiful. My friend's dad had one.
The SL. All of the SLs. I've been watching those since I was a kid.
I think the 1971 SC was the first Mercedes that just blew me away.
Everyone remembers the first time they saw one, and the day they began to long for a Mercedes-Benz of their own. Well, that day may be a lot closer than you think. With a certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz, you can experience the luxury, the unparalleled safety, the performance, and the style Mercedes-Benz is famous for at a price you can afford. Beautiful SUVs, sedans, coupes, and convertibles that are factory certified and covered by an unlimited mileage warranty for up to 3 years, so you can drive without a worry for as far as you like. And during the certified pre-owned sales event going on now through February 28th, you can receive 2 years of complimentary prepaid maintenance and special financing available through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services, only at your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. You've waited long enough.
See your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer for complete details and limitations on certified pre-owned warranties.
What you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Doctors are trying to find new ways to treat patients for pain without the risk of addiction or overdose, and virtual reality is the new painkiller. Would you believe a simple breathing exercise could help your kids and grandkids be more successful as adults? This is the promise of something known as, quote, mindful meditation, which any of us can try. Did you know you can catch more from a close friend or a family member than a cold? We now know you can also catch a divorce.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
Now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper online.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene and Debbie would like to thank you for another successful year of business. We want to wish everybody a safe, healthy, and prosperous 2017. We are ready to be of service with our pasture mowing. 352-629-2440. Locally owned and operated. Experienced and reliable. Commercial and residential. Licensed and insured. Powell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. 352-629-2440. Proud United States veteran.
When you go into Automax, Marion County's #1 pre-owned dealer for over 15 years, you won't take the new car depreciation because Automax saves you thousands on late model vehicles. Browse the inventory online at automaxocala.com. Then come down to see the great vehicles and upfront pricing in person. Compare up to 60 models inside the climate control showroom. So take your time. No high pressure, no gimmicks, no games. On the corner of 17th and Easy Street. Automax. Quality cars, outlet prices.
Greetings, good citizens. Join me, Queen Eleanor, at the 31st Annual Hogtown Medieval Fair, January 28th and 29th and February 3rd, 4th and 5th at the Alachua County Fairgrounds. Join the colourful cast of characters on the streets of Hogtown where you'll find medieval merriment for the whole family. Cheer on royal knights as they joust for their lady's honour. Watch a living chess match or enjoy performances by gypsy dancers and magicians. Then wander through the marketplace where hundreds of artisans sell their medieval wares. Come one, come all to the Hogtown Medieval Fair.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Windy and cooler Monday with intervals of sunshine and clouds. Monday's highs 72-74. Chillier with skies clearing out. A diminishing wind as well. Monday night low 46 inland to 52 at the coast. And sunny skies quite nice out Tuesday, high 72-74. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Michael Stack.
what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Doctors are trying to find new ways to treat patients for pain without the risk of addiction or overdose, and virtual reality is the new painkiller. Would you believe a simple breathing exercise could help your kids and grandkids be more successful as adults? This is the promise of something known as, quote, mindful meditation, which any of us can try. Did you know you can catch more from a close friend or a family member than a cold? We now know you can also catch a divorce.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
Now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper.